I like that system of Mothership, and I intend to involve it in more games.
The other really cool thing I like about this is I had to do very minimal prep on this. Like,
Yeah.
this is all from like a threefold brochure. Giovanni
I
stabs
like
him.
this mothership.
This
This
game's
is cool.
awesome.
That was fun.
That was actually a lot of
Oh.
fun. I really like this system and how
I-
the app makes it awesome because it's so
Yes,
easy.
so easy.
As we're doing this, I gotta give him credit. This is actually pretty cool.
System's
The
dope.
app, it's pretty cool. It works.
Cool.
Dude, I do just want to point out
Dangerous world.
this game was a lot of fun.
Hell
I felt
yes.
myself like super anxious about everything because I'm just kind of a piece of shit in space. Like, it makes it seriously. It makes it super exciting though. Like,
Yeah.
That's why I love horror is because you're not some badass. You're just a dude. You're just some regular ass guy. So yeah, if you're listening, play Mothership. It's awesome.
I mean this honestly. This is top 3 systems I've ever played.
We're going to dive into Mothership by Tuesday Night Games. I'm Justin, and I'm going to be the game warden in tonight's sessions. You're going to be watching a playthrough of a trifold brochure, so these are really cool. You can get these one-shots, basically, that are just one page kind of folded together as a one-shot. This one's called The Haunting of Ypsilon 14. Everything you need to know for running this is in this single page, front and back. These modules are very detailed, but incredibly easy to run. They give you all the functional information and some flavor text if you need to lean on it. But if you do mess something up or you want to kind of tweak it a little bit to make it your own, it's very forgiving. I really enjoyed running this. If you like what you see tonight, give us a like or subscribe. Then head over to deadsunsco.com to check out all of our content. We do have several other games that we do play. Usually Brad is the game master, so that's pretty cool. If you wanted to be more involved, support us on patreon.com/deadsunscompany so we can keep delivering quality content. We've all got busy lives, but we do really enjoy playing these games and getting them out there. It is a lot of extra overhead to really get this edited and recorded and all that, so anything you can contribute is appreciated. This will also give you access to our Discord server where you can chat with us and all our friends. If you do have some suggestions or a game you'd like to see us dive into or just get our take on, pop in, say hi, drop us a message. Happy to hear what you have to say and maybe play whatever you suggest. So I think that's about it. Let's get into it. Enjoy watching The Haunting of Ypsilon 14.
London Maccallum doesn't fight, he runs. Brave Sir London runs away. He bravely runs
to
away.
Session 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for you with an AI voice.
I'm not either.
So I guess I should probably say something about what we're doing here. So welcome to, I guess we'll call it a system shift here. We're going to switch to playing Mothership for the week because we have one player out, and we're going to kind of try and do this a little bit more regularly where we have one-shots going off. So Mothership is a sci-fi horror game that we actually had gifted to us from Tuesday Night Games, so thank you to those guys over there. I'm really excited to play it. It's pretty cool. I've been watching a lot of sci-fi horror stuff on the old television to get me prepped for this, so
Yeah.
just gonna go through some pre-game stuff. Everybody already spun up their characters in their wonderful app. Their phone app is pretty dope, so
Dude,
you
it's
do pick
super
this-
super easy.
yeah, right? Like, it
Yeah.
took me 2 seconds to try it, and you can roll all your stuff in there if you want to. We're gonna probably roll more physical dice tonight, but the mapping functionality is cool. Just some stuff for you guys as we're getting started here. This is a little different than probably like what we usually play, so I just want to go through some points. So you should always know the stakes of your rolls before you feel like you have to roll. So if you're ever at a point where you're about to roll and you're like, I have no idea what this is going to do, tell me so that you don't feel that way, because it is one really big thing in this game that you should understand if something's going to go wrong, and if it goes wrong, what that thing is generally going to be. You shouldn't just roll going, I don't know what I'm rolling for. So that's a good way to die. just so you know. The crux of the plots in Mothership are rarely, if ever, going to be a deceptive NPC. If somebody's lying to you or being dishonest, it's going to come with some pretty obvious markers that, yeah, they're probably being dishonest. That's actually part of the guidance from the creators. I really like that about this system. It's a game of exploration. We're going to be in a location in the vast expanse of space. Through that exploration, a mystery or a problem will become apparent to you. The goals are always to find this problem, survive, and if possible, rectify the problem. You're probably never going to be able to do all three. If you do, you're awesome. I would prioritize survival over rectification, though. If you can get as much of it discovered and reported as you can, that's a win. Take notes, but don't take notes on all the details. You don't need to do that. If you feel like you should, go for it. This is absolutely a game of puzzles, mystery, and horror, kind of on a large scale. So if you forget specific details that your character would remember, just ask. I'm not expecting you as players to remember everything that your character would, but if you don't have a note to remind me to tell you about it, then you're just kind of relying on Justin's shitty memory to tell you things that you remembered. Probably not a great idea. I would at least take notes about what you want to be reminded about later. Another weird thing for this, we're used to rolling for every little thing like investigation and stuff like that. If your character asks the right questions or looks in the right spot and you have the skills or the tools and the plan that's required, you're just going to get what you're asking for. There will be some narrative along with it. You'll get what you're asking for unless you're under like some time crunch or a very stressful situation is occurring around you that you need to get it done in a hurry, or you're trying to achieve it in a bigger way than would normally be possible. Good plans will mitigate needs to roll, whereas shitty plans will make you roll when you maybe wouldn't have if you had a better plan. Every failed roll in this is going to give you stress, and stress is one of your mechanical things in this game. You might die. You might die a lot. That happens. If you do die, I want you to start rolling up a new character right away. If it makes sense to do so, I will plug you right back in when we can, using a existing crew member or somebody who's on the base to kind of waylay you in there. If for some reason you're not going to rejoin, I'll let you know. That will probably only happen if your characters who are still alive are the last remaining people on whatever location you're at, and you're the last remaining hope. So that is a thing that will happen eventually, just kind of depends on how things play out. You guys are used to me GMing. I usually am all about dropping hints about the story and which direction you're supposed to go. That's not going to be really a thing tonight. I'm going to tell you the facts you observe. I'm going to describe the areas that you're in. I'm going to provide information when you seek it in the right places and via the right means. It's up to you guys to kind of explore the environment. It exists. There's room by room, place by place. I'm just here to make sure you feel immersed, enforce limits, and just know that failure is definitely an option in this game, but it's going to be fun no matter what happens. So, any questions?
I'm sure we'll repeat all of that.
No.
Can you do it backwards in Klingon?
That wasn't Klingon.
No,
that wasn't Klingon.
I need 2 seconds. I've been looking for my pen this whole fucking time. Let me grab a pen.
Get a
Justin,
pencil, bro.
I had a real question.
Sure.
So, as far as health in this game, it was a few weeks ago that I actually looked into this, and then we kind of impromptu tonight. But
sure.
So your health, when your health actually goes to 0, you get a wound. When you exceed your wound total, you die. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So your health can drop. I have 3 wounds, so my health can drop to 0 3 times before I actually die.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. That's a good question and an important one. All right.
So the only questions I ask.
All right. If there's no other ones, if you guys are in the app and everything, I'm going to get started. Make sure you switch on your favorite sci-fi horror ambient noise in the background.
Space? The
Welcome
final
to
frontier.
space.
We're going to space.
Very nice. Space. All right. Turn my music down a little bit there.
I'm gonna quickly reach into Alpha 6's voice box and make it Christopher Walken.
I don't know what's happening to my voice.
All right.
It's all of a sudden the wrong tone.
So let's just go, I guess, round horn. I keep forgetting we're even podcasting right now, but go round horn. Brad, do you want to start us off with just you and then your character's name and what their kind of role in the party is?
Oh, sure. Hi, I'm Brad. I normally GM, so I'm very excited that I don't GM tonight. I'm playing London
And the
Some things will
carnival
never
begins.
change. Some things will never change. I'm playing London Maccallum. He is a scientist. I'm not sure what to share about this.
That's pretty much it. I mean,
Okay.
there's not a ton, unless you have a backstory.
Maybe just like
out of-
your character's name in his class or something.
That's what I mean. That's what I did. London Maccallum he's the class of scientist. I will say that the fun fact about London is he carries around a chipped coffee cup that reads "Happiness is mandatory," and on his bag is a patch that says "I'm not a rocket scientist, but you're an idiot."
Awesome.
That's London.
I dig it.
All right, Carl, because Alex has to be last.
That's
It's a
true.
rule.
Okay.
I'm playing a dude named Gino Cortez. He goes by Gino, but his real name is Eugene, but only his mom calls him Eugene. He's a teamster, so basically he works in maintenance and is a union member of the ship that we're on. He has a patch that reads, "My other ride married you." And his trinket of choice is a slightly frayed towel. Because let's never forget our towel when we go into space.
I have always loved every character you've played that has had a towel as an item of note.
Does he
A
also
team-
have a bumper
honestly, a
sticker
teamster
that
with a
says,
towel
"I'd
makes
rather
sense."
be driving"?
A teamster with a towel makes sense. I mean, you get into grease, get into all kinds of muck.
True. All right, Alex, I guess you can go.
Fine. So my dude is Alpha 6. His pronouns are real in person. I am an android. I am an android. My skill sets are computers, hacking, linguistics, and mathematics, as they should be. And evidently I have a revolver, or at least that's what this app says. So I don't know how
one
that
of
got
us.
in there. Yeah,
Somebody's got a weapon at least.
I got 6 shots too. Bitch.
Wait, should we be
And a reload.
sharing our skills?
Do any of you, other than Alex, have weapons?
No.
No.
Didn't start you with anything?
No.
All right.
I mean,
a
it's not
scientist.
I have equipment, but I don't have any guns.
Yeah.
I did nothing to it. It's on there. So I assume it had something to do with something I took or rolled
Yep.
somewhere.
It's usually a random starting
Yeah.
loadout, unless you
Well,
took
I did
credits
it.
instead.
I did not. I also have a satchel and a trinket and a patch. I don't remember what my trinket or my patch.
You can click
Click
them,
'em.
it'll show them.
Click them.
Oh, okay.
That's
The
what I had to learn.
wonders of the app.
Oh,
Just click
I
on
have
it.
snake whiskey.
Ooh.
Sick.
Oh, we're gonna be friends.
That's something a robot should have.
Especially if they're a real person.
And then my patch is Chibi Cthulhu.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't know what androids would be in this universe, so I'm gonna play it super
Sure.
super stereotypical. Robots are just becoming a thing where I don't know language quite good enough yet.
I mean, you
know?
probably would. So androids in this world are pretty...
I want to be William Shatner, okay? Just let
Think
me do it.
Alien.
You could have a speech issue with your software for sure, but androids typically are ranging from very robotic, which they would have specific tasks that they're oriented to, but most androids are very lifelike. Like, it would be really hard to tell them apart other than just this creepy vibe you get from them, from other people.
So
Looking
like
at
kind of
my
like
dude, he's
kind of
got
like,
like a-
Data.
More lifelike than Data.
Oh.
More like
if you ever watch like
Bicentennial
old
Man?
Alien movies, it's like the androids in those.
Even the new Alien movies. If anybody ever saw Prometheus, like David.
Yeah, they have kind of a creepy vibe to them, but other than that, they're
What do they call that? Uncanny Valley or whatever? Or something just, it should be, it's just not quite there.
yeah,
So basically, you're the party cryptid. I get it.
That's okay, I'll play my character however I want.
yeah. I mean, you guys independently can choose how you feel about androids. Some people fucking hate them, and some people are about them. Anyway,
Oh, one important thing to note is that you guys get some kind of disadvantage on. What the hell was it? Like fear?
something like that. Yeah,
I have
can't
very low
remember.
fear, but it affects you guys somehow.
Yeah, for stuff like that, just make sure you look it up quick here as we get started and share with other players. Because yeah, androids definitely give you a negative on something if you're near them.
I'm going to apologize in advance. I forgot that my guy's a giant chicken. My trauma response is that if I fail a sanity save, everyone near me immediately gains stress.
Yep.
Wait, so do we
and
all
that's
have our own specific trauma response?
Yeah. And that's what I'm thinking of too. Mine is fear saves made by close friendly players are at disadvantage.
Oh, I don't want to be
Mine
near you.
is mine is pretty appropriate for carrying around a towel if the listener knows anything about Hitchhiker's Guide, because I have advantage on panic attacks.
Oh.
That's good.
Don't panic.
Oh, God. All right.
All right. Here we go. For the last few years, you've been under contract with the company, a monopoly conglomerate that has been the foundation of humanity's exploration and monetization of deep space since the advent of long-distance space travel a few hundred years ago. Your crew is one of the rare private operators that exist in this vast and uncertain future. Smaller startup companies have begun to pop up in sectors of known space, eking out an existence, and in rare cases, even thriving. But the company continues to pioneer and maintain its vast grip on the future of your species. The hum of the ship's engines fade. Did you guys come up with a name? Did you agree on the Black Veil? DSC
Yeah.
Black Veil?
Yeah.
All right. The hum of the DSC Black Veil's engines fades into the background as you drift through the silent vastness of space. After days of staring into the endless void, Ipsilon 14 finally comes into view, a dark, hulking asteroid bathed in the eerie glow of distant starlight. The mining facility clings to its surface like a parasite, its metal structures gleaming cold and lifeless. Your comms crackle to life, breaking the oppressive silence. The voice on the other end is clipped, no-nonsense tone that suggests a woman worn down by long hours and even longer shadows. Freighter crew, this is Sonia, team leader of Ipsilon 14. We've been expecting you. Dock at Bay 2 and disembark for your briefing, and watch your step out there. This rock has a way of getting under your skin. The transmission ends. The docking process is routine, but the facility's towering metal walls loom above you as you disembark, pressing down with a weight far heavier than their steel and alloy. Dim lights flicker overhead, casting long shadows that dance and shift in the cosmic void surrounding. The airlock warning lights spin orange and heavy doors begin to slide downward into the asteroid. You expect to see an unloading crew on the other side ready to receive the supplies and freight they requested, and you have successfully delivered. But the airlock is empty. What would you like to do?
When we enter the mining facility, is there signs of pressurization so that we know that there's atmosphere?
Right now you're on the docking bay. The docking bay is not pressurized. You are all wearing vac suits currently.
Oh. So we've pulled up to a docking bay. The airlock is empty. There is no one there to unload the cargo. Can we call Sonia back?
Yeah, if you want to call Sonia back.
Being a nervous person, London is gonna just, Sonia, hello? Hello?
You hear the comm now in your ear. She would have sent you a kind of list of channels for the local frequencies for your personal comm devices. She says, "What? Are you in? Do you need me to open the airlock?"
Where is the crew to accept the delivery?
I repeat, enter for your briefing. The crew's a little hung up right now.
I look at Gino and just go,
Well,
how you got that mocked up so fast, but holy shit.
I told Sandy I needed a sign about 20 minutes ago, so here it is.
Petition to change the crew lead's name from Sonia to Sandy.
No.
Denied.
I'm going to tell Alex's wife you said that.
That's okay.
fine.
I would normally, but I'm running from one of these brochure one-shots that Mothership sells, and it's awesome, and I don't want to confuse myself.
Fair.
Bro,
Fair.
sure.
Based on Sonia's response, I'm just looking at Gino and Alpha 6 like,
You heard the lady. Let's go in.
after you.
All right. I lead the way, I guess.
All right. The three of you disembark. The ramp to your ship stays open. It normally would, waiting for someone to unload the freight from your hangar. As you enter, and I'm assuming you're pushing the button that indicates that you're in, the door behind you starts to close, a red light now spinning on the inside, the darkness of the airlock engulfing you against even the starlight outside.
Is this normal?
Yep.
Okay.
Suddenly, as the airlock completes its closing, actual lights flick on, a gas decompression comes in. Just kind of that sound of air being shifted around and pumped in, and then the doors in front of you, after a minute of that happening, kind of start to spiral open. The ones outside were more of a lowering, large gate of plate metal. This is more of just like a spiral opens, a hallway leading into a large working area opens before you.
This gives me goosebumps, which I totally get.
Are there people working in this space now that that door is open?
Yep. So
Okay.
if you step inside, are you removing your helmets? Are you keeping them? Everybody in here is not wearing back suits. So
No, I'll take my vac suit off and leave it in the docking bay where we would normally put things. Like I would assume like a locker.
Yeah.
yeah, there's some row of like lockers and hanging areas for vac suits alongside the airlock
Serious
on this
question.
end of the hangar.
Do I
Yep.
need one?
No, I don't think androids do.
Do you
but
breathe?
you want to check that really quick on your
I would
Android?
assume that I don't breathe.
Yeah,
I don't even know what to check, bro.
it's gonna be in the survival guide.
Okay. Do androids breathe? Is that what I'm looking?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think they do, but could be wrong. So as you remove your helmets from your vac suits, the air tastes stale and faintly metallic, tainted by the scent of burnt ozone and something a little less recognizable, almost sweet and pleasant, kind of like an overripe plum that you're kind of deciding if you want to spit out. Around you, as you enter, let me update the app here so that you can actually see what's going on.
Hey, Alex,
Yeah.
you don't breathe.
Okay.
It's on page 33.
Sure is. I was on 31.
Should now see the workspace area on your app map if you have it open. So there's work boots clanging and echoing from the various walls and ceilings. It's heavily used, and sturdy working gear is stowed in little cubbies where you're storing your vac suits. There's 10 sets of overalls, flashlights, short-range radios, handheld mining tools, and 9 vac suits on the wall hooks right next to where you're hanging yours. One of the mining tools racks, looks like it's labeled a handheld laser cutter, is missing from that rack.
Is that normal? With people working?
I don't know, you just got here. You've never been here before.
Okay.
A massive generator sits in one corner by a large industrial vent alongside a workspace computer terminal where you see a woman curtly waving at you, kind of to get your attention. You're assuming this is Sonia. At the very center of this large room is a yawning pit with a mechanized drill hanging over the top of it, a freight elevator sitting on one side of the, what you're assuming is the mining shaft that goes down. Looking into the room off to your left, you see a hallway that you're assuming goes deeper into the facility. Directly to your right is a second door similar to the one that you're at right now, that you're assuming another airlock is down that way for a second docking bay, since you were at docking bay 2.
Quick question. Just for the sake of my own theater of mind, this mining facility, is it on an asteroid or is it on like a planet?
It is on an asteroid. It is a big asteroid mining facility.
Okay, I
So
might
on
understand when you were
14.
describing it.
Yep.
Just because I'm curious, I'm gonna talk to one of the workers. What is it that you're mining here?
You walk up
What
to the
is it?
closest miner, and it looks like this person takes off a face mask that was helping them keep the dust out of their face, and she, with black hair and kind of a clueless looking demeanor on her face, goes, "What? Oh, I don't know, mining for something. I think the boss said we found something down there, and I don't know. Right now we're just looking for Mike."
Wait, you don't know what you're mining?
I
What
just
do you
work
mean?
here, man.
And who is Mike?
He's our mining engineer. Went missing last night. I don't know where he is. Kind of weird. Nobody's really
Was
saying a
he-
whole lot about it, but if you want to know more, ask Sonia, I guess.
Was he down the shaft when he went missing?
Nobody knows.
Ay,
Alright.
ay, ay.
Well, I guess I'm.
As Alpha 6 is having a meltdown, I'm just walking to Sonia.
She kind of looks at you, Alpha 6. Who are you, by the way? Saw you just got here with the freight. Kind of weird looking, though, aren't you? She kind of looks at your face.
I look just like a person, do I not? We came to deliver your supplies. And I'm gonna very awkwardly turn around and point at the supply door.
If I'm walking by at that moment, Warden, I would like to just tap him on the shoulder and say, "You're a real boy, Alfie. You're a real boy."
I do
calls him
not
Alfie.
need your reassurance, London.
The drilling person, who you can tell at this point would be called a breaker, kind of looks at both of you and goes, "All right, I get back to work. I'm Ashraf, by the way.
Asheraf.
Ashraf.
Okay.
Did you guys hear they are missing one of their workers?
Sure did.
Yeah, I heard that.
Mike. Aptly named.
Yeah, it's almost like he's missing from us, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's
Maybe
go,
we
let's go
should
talk
ask
to this
Sonia?
woman who just keeps waving at us this whole time that we've been talking to this worker, huh?
Oh, she's turned back
She
to
looks
the
like she's
terminal
getting
at this
really
point.
tired with her arm. Just keep going.
She's turned back to the terminal at this point and is studying something in front of her. You see a couple of loaders kind of moving around and pulling freight off of the elevator. It looks like they've recently got a haul up from down below. And looks like you see a total of 5 people in this particular room right now. But yeah, if you head over to Sonia over in the corner by the large generator in the computer terminal, looks like she's working it solo, where normally you would expect maybe like a computer engineer to be working on it. She's kind of standing up and moving from terminal to terminal. She looks kind of stressed at the moment. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. we're kind of missing somebody, which is weird because there's nowhere to go in here.
We heard. Any chance he... And I just point at the hole.
That's why we just went down there, but only thing down there is a bunch of yellow goo. I don't know. Yellow goo and the minerals we're pulling up.
Do you track any piece of equipment that goes in and out? Perhaps I can use your computer to see where they have went.
Sure, knock yourself out. And she kind of points at the terminal. If you
All right.
want to go at the terminal, knock yourself out. It is...
I'm going to log on to the terminal.
Right now, up on the terminal is pulled up the pickup schedule. Just sitting down to look and see what it says, you see that a ship called the Heracles docked nearly 5 weeks ago at Docking Bay 1. And you see the DSC Black Veils ship is listed as a recent arrival, and the next cargo ship is due in 2 weeks from now.
What was the name of that ship that docked 5 weeks ago?
The Heracles.
The Heracles.
Would we, out of character, would we know how long ships tend to stay?
It depends on their purpose. A freight ship might stay a few days just to get restocked on fuel and get any maintenance done.
I guess does 5 weeks sound... I mean, it sounds weird to me as a person. Does it sound weird to me in this universe?
You're a scientist, right?
I am.
What kind of scientist are you?
I'm actually a field medic scientist, so I have skills in chemistry, field medicine, surgery, and zoology. I don't know ships for shit.
Sure, but you would know if this was like a science vessel or something of that nature. It's not uncommon for them to have protracted stays of months even.
Okay.
Depending on what they're looking at. You would, I think, as a scientist, have been interest piqued by Sonia mentioning a yellow goo.
The yellow goo that's underlined multiple times?
That's not common on asteroid mining. So,
This is why I went scientist, because this is how my brain works. How the hell is there liquid on an asteroid?
I mean,
so you are at the terminal, Alpha 6.
Yes,
You can see, just quickly looking around on the terminal, that this can control pretty much anything on the station.
do they also have a vocal package in here for AIs so that I can download a couple different voices to use? Can I plug in?
Odds or evens?
Even.
They do.
All right, I'm gonna download some voices.
Looks like it's the AI backup stuff that they use for mining drones so that they don't seem so lifeless while they're working alongside their human
That's
compatriots.
perfect. I'm gonna
just-
find the right voice sooner or later.
You just downloaded that voice that's always doing the AI voice that's always doing the stories on TikTok.
Actually, it's this one.
Oh
So I'm
god.
gonna keep getting into the mainframe
No,
here.
no, no.
I'm enjoying this one. Keep going.
So, no, but seriously, I'm gonna start clicking through and trying to find. Is there any way that they track the equipment that goes down? Is there stuff that's assigned to certain people that they would use each day? And if so, is his stuff still missing or is it here? That kind of thing.
Yeah, what skills do you have?
I have some. Oh, it's on my phone. I'm not used to having stuff on my phone. This is weird.
I know it's weird. I feel weird looking at my phone, but like it's all
Yeah.
the game.
So I have plus 10 in computers, plus 15 in hacking, plus 10 in linguistics, and plus 10 in mathematics. So computers is kind of one of my main things here.
Yeah. Because you have all of those skills that would be applicable here. And what were you looking for specifically again?
I'm trying to figure out if they track their equipment in any way.
You find the software where they are supposed to be tracking everything. You see that there's entries going back for months. Even looking at the history quickly, you can easily tell that this mining station's been open for 50 plus years. So they've had a chance to mine pretty extensively. They certainly have logged everything that's come up from below. They've logged when things go missing or when equipment breaks. They haven't, it looks like, been particularly thorough about logging things as they're being picked up to use down in the mine.
Okay, so unfortunately I can't see, like, Mike checked this equipment out 2 days ago and it's here or missing is kind of what I'm looking for.
You would know just kind of the kind of facility this is. It's usually pretty self-contained. The only people who would really have to check things out are non-residents, so people who aren't actually a part of the station. So you guys would have to check out equipment, but their employees don't necessarily have to.
Last thing I'm going to do, and then you guys, whatever you want to do, is there a way that I can kind of look at what their hierarchy is on the ship and what Mike is supposed to do, what his role is, and who he answers to?
Yeah, easily pull up the HR records on the screen. You see Mike is a mining engineer. You see Sonia as the team leader. You see Ashraf, who you just talked to, is a breaker. Basically somebody who specializes in breaking up rock and metal to get the tunnel continuing deeper. You see Dana is a head driller. Jerome is an assistant driller. And you can ask me all of these people again at any point. You now know it. So, Kentaro is a loader. Morgan is also a loader. Someone named Rye is something called a putter, which I'm going to have to look up what that is because I don't even know. And Rosa is also a mining engineer. And you see at the bottom of the listing, there's somebody named Prince. It just says cat.
Is there a symbol next to it?
Say again?
Is there a symbol next to it?
No. It just says cat.
It's not the Prince. Okay.
And then you also see a guest log. You are all on the guest log. Your crew is on the guest log. We won't go through names there if you should die. Some of them may be joining onto the station here.
As far as the guest log is, who was here previously before us, and have they checked them out?
Yep. So you also see in the guest log, under the Heracles, Dr. Ethan Giovanni is listed. He is a geologist.
Now the 5 weeks makes sense.
Yeah.
As you're digging through all those files, Alfie, I just lean in and I say, what if they pulled up out of the shaft recently? Have they brought up any of that yellow goo?
Alfie, if you look.
Computing. Stand by.
It looks like Dr. Giovanni recently pulled up some of the goo into a test, and he took it aboard the Heracles for further research. Other than that, you see a smattering of minerals and metals that have been pulled up from the asteroid, including gold, silver, various other chemical compounds that are useful in manufacturing and space travel in general.
Okay. Pretending that we don't realize that this is a space horror game and doing what everyone does in space horror films, I'm going to look at these two and say, I'm going to go rendezvous with this Dr. Giovanni and see what this goo is.
Yeah, I'll go with you. Might as well.
Seems like a great idea. What
As
could
you
go
say
wrong?
that, Sonia, who is still very nearby you, just says, he's been locked on his ship for a little while, maybe the last few days. He does this sometimes. He just goes to work. I'm sure he'll come out when he's ready. The airlock's locked. He is the only one with the code currently.
But you have a comm to him, correct?
Yeah, he doesn't answer very often, though.
You mind if I try anyway?
Sure, his comms should be in the listing I sent you earlier.
Hey, Alfie. You want to look up that comm in that listing?
Yeah. You
Oh,
have
do I have
It's-
it too?
Yeah, it's in like your
Oh.
like
I
imagine you
am
have like
being
a little
overworked.
phone
Beep, beep,
or
beep, beep,
something.
beep, beep.
Exactly.
Is this just like a basic airlock that this thing is?
Yeah, the airlock is just a like a base airlock.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
you
stand
would
back and
know-
watch him. I'm watching London do his thing real quick.
you could theoretically go try and hack the airlock or whatever you want to do.
No,
it would be a little
Is
abnormal.
my favorite.
Civilized
point.
society first, good sir. Civilized society first. We will wait for this ringing to stop. Maybe he'll pick it up.
I show an obvious disappointed look.
A short burst of beeping goes off, and it continues to beep, and it continues to beep, and then suddenly, a voice comes through the other side. Hello, this is Ethan. What can I do for you?
Dr. Giovanni, my name is London Maccallum. I'm a physician aboard the DSC Black Veil. I heard that you pulled up some yellow goo and were testing it. I'd love to just quickly converse and see what you're looking at. I hear that a good chap named Mike has gone missing, so we're just trying to find out what that might be. And
Mike has gone missing, you say?
Yes, but my scientific interest is piqued. I want to know what this goo is. Have you found anything yet?
Quite busy right now. Perhaps we'll chat when I come out. Maybe for dinner tomorrow? Are you still going to be here? You said you were a physician?
I am, yes.
Good. I should like to talk to another scientist, run some things by you, and as it were. But again, very busy right now.
Dinner tomorrow it shall be. That is fine.
Wonderful.
We'll find out tomorrow.
He ends the comm.
Again, we don't know. I'm going to act like I don't know this is a horror game, and I'm not going to act like there's a rushing time clock here.
Dinner.
So far, it doesn't seem like there is. All right. Sonia turns around. Well, it's going to be a little while before we can get the freight unloaded. Feel free to make yourselves at home. Hallway there will take you to the quarters. Feel free to make yourselves at home in the guest bunks. There's a mess. If you take a left once you're down in the quarters, washrooms are to your right.
Sonia, has any of your crew fallen sick recently? I see that good old Alfie has shown that you don't have a physician on staff. I'm happy to, and I just hold up a med scanner, go, just check everyone over for you.
If you'd like to, go for it. Other than a few people, I think everybody's been fine, other than Mike going missing.
Perfect, and I put the med scanner straight to her forehead to start scanning her.
Med scanner buzzes for a few seconds.
So it allows a user to scan a living or dead body to analyze it for disease or abnormalities without having to do a biopsy or autopsy. Results may not be instantaneous and may require a lab for complete analysis.
Sure. It buzzes for a few seconds and comes back with clean bill of health as far as you know. It stores additional metadata in a file that you could examine in your ship lab if you want to.
Red as rain, thank you.
You got a smoking room in this facility, or is it a non-smoking, high-pressurized oxygen?
Smoking's fine in the mess. Everywhere else, not so much.
Ah, yes, I should very much like to join
You
you,
can smoke
for a
out
smoke.
on the docking bay if you want. She gives herself a little chuckle.
Yeah, that's, I've never heard that one before.
She frowns at you again after you
Why
don't laugh
would
at her
you tell
joke.
him that he would die there?
Alfie, it's a joke.
She looks at you, Alfie. I assume you are an android.
I'm looking at his back. Just
All
going,
right, boys,
where's your humor knob?
All right, boys. Well, that was a long trip over to this facility, so I'm actually going to go to the mess hall and have a smoke.
Why don't you turn my humor knob up to 65?
All right. Gino, you head down the hallway.
69.
Nice.
Whether these two follow you or not, and you arrive in the crew quarters. It's just a room.
Was there any people that I was walking past in the halls to get here, or do I see like the facility workers and everything?
Yep, there's 5 people that were in the main working area. One of them was Ashraf, obviously. The others you didn't catch the names of specifically. Alfie looked up the names and registry of who did what. As you get into the quarters, you see a woman just coming out of the washroom. She kind of waves at you and goes, "You new here?"
Just passing through, heading to the mess hall for a smoke.
Careful for the smoke detectors.
Okay. Thanks. What's your name? Sorry.
Name's Dana.
Oh, Dana. Yeah, that you're the head driller, right?
I
She
According
is.
to Justin a minute ago,
I
she
sure
is.
am. How'd you know that?
Oh, I have a buddy in my crew that he looked up the log and saw that was your name and position. Just,
Oh, that's
Hello,
handy.
I am the
She
one
reaches
he
out
is
her-
referring to.
She reaches out like a dust-stained glove to shake your hand. She just came from the washroom, but it's still
he
dirty.
wipes off his palm just out of habit and just like shakes her hand. Shakes her hand.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. Right, well, this cigarette's calling my name, so I'll see you around.
Yeah. If you see Mike around, let him know I'm looking for him. I haven't seen him in a while.
Without looking as she's saying that, and he's already walking down the hall over her shoulder. He's like, "Will do."
I'll stand there for a second. Mike, again.
Fucking goon.
It's not like that.
I fucking love this.
When is the last time you saw Mike?
I don't know. Yesterday, I think. I haven't seen him since lunch yesterday, I don't think.
Well,
Not super uncommon. I mean, we're not super close, but he usually hits me up for a game of chess or something before we go to bed.
how big is this place, and how can somebody even get lost here?
Ain't that the fucking question? Let me know if you see him. She kind of starts to walk away from you.
Rude.
Hey, Warden, well, Gino's going to smoke, and Alfie is accosting Dana. No, just kidding. Talking to Dana. I'm still in the main
Lady
hall.
Assault? Is that
I'm
you?
going up to every single person and saying, Dr. Maccallum with the company, here to scan you, and just scanning them immediately.
Okay.
Gorilla physician over here.
We're with the company. They don't have an acting physician.
I mean,
You
this
will be
place is
checked.
also with the company, so...
Exactly.
Dimitri's gonna hear
Everybody's-
this, and he's gonna be like, "I like London."
I'm trying to, in Mike's honor tonight.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike
I'm
is
gonna
missing.
Oh, you're right. What am I saying?
So you scan everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody? Like, you're going around and actively seeking people out to scan them?
So you said there are
In every
five.
room?
You said there are 5 people in the main hall of the 7 staff members. I know.
Yep.
I don't know, but I now know Dana's not there and somebody else. But I'm going to scan the 5 people in the main hall, and then yes, I'm going to go look for the other 2, Dana and whoever else. If we're
There's
employed,
9 staff members, to be clear.
you only gave us 7 names, you jerk.
No, I didn't. Mike, Sonia, Ashraf, Dana, Jerome,
Oh, I had 3 on the first page. Oops.
Kantaro,
confirmed.
Morgan, Rye, Rosa, and then, if you count the cat, Prince.
Oh, I'm scanning the cat too.
I didn't
Okay.
write down.
Felines are
Kantaro's Too big a
terrible,
word.
terrible vectors of disease. Don't you know?
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna look out. I'll look for all 9 people.
You scanned Ashraf. Ashraf comes back fine.
Okay.
Nothing of note there. Dana, as you scan her, she's fine.
Okay.
Jerome was also out in the main area. Came back fine.
Okay.
Morgan also scanned. Came back fine.
Okay.
Rye's fine. Rosa, you haven't run into yet. And Kantaro was one of the loaders. Kind of a big guy.
Yeah.
Kind of quiet. Kind of smelled bad when you walked up. As you went to scan him, he caught your arm and stopped you, gave you a mean mug.
Excuse me, sir. Dr. Maccallum with the company. This is required.
He looks over at Sonia. Sonia gives him a nod. He lets you do it. He comes back with some abnormalities.
Very good, sir. Very good.
Um,
I don't say
just
anything.
Check really quick here.
He's got a severe case of halitosis.
His heart rate's elevated a little bit. I mean, he's loading stuff. It could just be that. It seems like his white blood cell counts up a bit. So, could be a sign he's coming down with something, or I don't know. He's probably the most abnormal reading you've seen, but it's still not completely outside of the realm of normality.
So I've seen everyone but Rosa. Have I seen Prince?
You haven't seen Prince yet.
Okay.
That's because he's
And
in
you
the
haven't-
mess hall with the smokers.
You haven't seen Rosa yet.
Okay.
You obviously haven't seen Mike.
Yep. All right. I won't say anything to Kentaro. I'll just say, "Thank you, sir," and eventually analyze that data to try to get a better idea.
So while I'm walking down this hall after having spoken to Dana in the small talk that we had, I'm just kind of like looking at this facility and just like, given my expertise, I'm just looking at the overall like working condition of the place as I'm walking through. Like, does it seem like it's in good repair? Does it seem like it's kind of shoddy and has gone some time without with like neglect, or is this like a state of the art facility?
Yeah, that's a good question. So it doesn't seem shoddy necessarily. I'm showing some more rooms on here.
I was about to ask, question of this app for people listening along, is the functionality that since I have not yet left the workspace, I don't see... Oh, no, you're just uploading the rooms. I see.
Okay. Yeah, I like how it builds upon itself as you explore. That's cool.
Yeah, I thought for
So
a
far,
second...
this app is pretty cool.
This app is pretty bad.
It's
I dig it.
It gives you just enough information to like remember the rooms that are there
Yeah.
and anything
Yeah.
notable. Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right.
The quarters and the washroom. I will go in the washroom to wash my hands and my face, and look in the mirror and do my my mantra.
Oh shit, the android's got a mantra.
Kill all humans. Wait, wrong game.
Yeah.
All right. That's all
Remember my
updated.
name.
So, Gino, you're looking around as you pull out your cigarette in the mess. There's no other people in the mess right now. And to answer your question, the facility, I wouldn't call it roughshod necessarily, but it is dirty. It's been heavily used. It's obviously been open for a pretty long time as far as like mining facilities are concerned, over 50 years. Alfie would have seen in the computer registry.
Okay.
But it's not ramshackle, but they certainly aren't hiring a maid, so to speak.
Sounds like
It's-
they're missing Mike and Ox.
Yeah. They are. He really needs to take out the trash.
Oh, good old Oxley Spillbane.
As you are smoking in the mess hall,
Do I see the kitty? Right?
can you make a fear save for me?
A fear save already. Okay. Hang on, let me make sure that I don't get any like
Wait, is
advantages on my rolls or anything like that.
Alfie by you?
No, I'm in the. I said I was
good.
going to the washroom. I don't know if Justin allowed that to happen immediately.
Yeah,
Or
you're
no.
going to the washroom.
How do I do that on this app? Like, what am I rolling? I don't know how to do this.
I'm pretty sure there's a button for just
There
fear.
is.
So there's.
Oh yeah. So
panic,
you just
wound,
click.
and
You just
damage.
click fear and then hit roll. Okay, it's not advantage or
Oh, okay, right
disadvantage.
I'll say it's at advantage right now.
Okay.
What's the difference between panic and fear?
Oh, okay. I got an
Panic
11.
happens when you roll a crit fail.
11, which is a critical success. It says, and a fear save is plus 25.
Oh, nice. As you're starting to smoke, you think you hear something clinking around on the cupboards above, and your brain immediately kind of goes back to what Alfie had mentioned about there being a cat. You've been around cats on space stations before, and you kind of chuckle to yourself. How would you like to preemptively scare the cat that's trying to scare you?
Oh, the cat's trying to scare me.
You can tell he's prowling on you. Yeah, you've been around enough cats that you recognize it
It's
before
a
it
naughty
happens.
kitty.
How do you
I'm
wanna
gonna stare in the direction. Do I see any bit of this cat, like ears or a tail or?
Its tail sticking out behind some pots and pans up on the countertop.
Okay, I'm gonna play this game with the cat that all cat owners actually know this game, where you look away, and then you look back real quick, and then you look away, and every time you do, they're a little bit closer.
As you do that, you look away the first time and then look back, and he's not quite popped out yet, but then you do it again, and he's like frozen on the countertop, looking like he was about to pounce at you, and then he bolts. Prince is a little golden cat. He's blonde haired.
Okay.
Pretty
Little
large,
bastard.
like probably a good 10-pound cat.
Oh, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. But he bolts away.
Okay. I kind of chuckle to myself and take another drag on the cigarette.
Prince 8 Mike.
All right.
He's made of the yellow goo.
Alfie, you
Eating
head
him.
into the washroom.
My name is Alpha.
Washrooms.
Are you afraid to call me Alpha?
I am.
That's a really beta move there, Warden.
Fine. I'm Beta 6.
I'm just gonna start calling you Alfred.
Beatty.
I'm gonna call you Alfred.
The Sigma?
I'm Batman.
So just to kind of give a couple rundowns here. So one, the quarters area. You guys have been role-playing excellently, and I didn't get a chance to actually sneak in what the room actually looked like. But there's the quarters is a bunch of simple bunks, kind of cordoned off into individual little rooms. It's not really full walls, but it's like 3/4 walls between the areas. There are ceiling tiles up above, kind of like a drop ceiling. And it's kind of fluorescent lighting. It's kind of shitty lighting. There's a couple light bulbs out. And there is a vent up in the corner close to the mess hall. As you enter the washrooms, Alpha 6.
You can call me Elfie if you like it. It's
No,
fun.
it's Alpha
The
6.
The showers and toilets are kind of in a series of cubicles in the washrooms. It's kind of just a long room with a series of cubicles. Looks like there's a sign on one of the showers that it's out of order. And yeah, that's it in here. There's also a vent in here.
I sit
for
down
the
for
steam
3
escape.
minutes and pretend to poop. After which, I'm just gonna kind of look around the bathroom a little bit, get a sense of the space. If I look at the vent, does anything seem weird about it? I'm into just making sure everything's structurally sound.
Yeah.
Why haven't they fixed the shower? They're not doing anything else.
I don't know. As you think that to yourself, one of the toilets flushes and the stall opens, and a woman walks out and looks at you and goes, "Oh, who are you?"
Oh, my apologies. I kind of turn around and look at the floor for a second. I am, making a delivery here. I'm sorry. I was using the washroom for my bodily functions, of course.
Okay. She's kind of a taller woman, fit.
I'm real, okay?
And she kind of looks at you. Did you say you sat down to poop?
Yeah, I just sat there and kind
Did you
of...
not close the door at all, I'm assuming?
Wait, what?
Based on what I just did you not close the door? Please say yes.
Oh, God. You don't quite have the human thing down yet.
She looks at you after you say that.
Just
and
sitting
she
in the
just
stall,
says,
the door
she kind of
open.
reaches over and closes the door for you. Maybe announce that you're coming in here next time. Yeah?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I should have done that. I will work on that.
She walks
I look at
away
the floor again.
and runs straight into you, London, who you're kind of in the quarters, I'm assuming, getting
Sure.
settled
Sure. Oh,
after
hello.
scanning Dana.
Who's this one? Have I scanned her yet?
Are you just going to walk up and scan her?
No,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
ask
who
her.
she
I'm
is.
gonna say, if I haven't seen her yet, I'm gonna say, "Oh, hi, Dr. Maccallum here, with the company, here to check on your health," and hold the med scanner up and just give it a little jiggle.
She glances at you twice and kind of stiff arms you back and goes, "Rosa, mining engineer.
Oh, yes,
Can
yes,
you give me some space, please?"
yes. Can I do my job though? Just quick scan, med
Oh.
scan.
Sure. She kind of just rolls her eyes and puts her forehead right in front of you.
Look at it.
Probably the healthiest person here.
Oh, fit as a fucking whistle. Very nice. Thank you very much. By the way, you have a man out there, one of your loaders. Do you keep medical supplies on station somewhere? He's got a little bit of a fever.
Morgan?
No, Kentaro, big, slightly smelly fellow.
Oh, you say he's sick?
He came back with an elevated heart rate and a little bit of leukocyte uptick. Just might be minor. Probably just give him some kind of a little boost of vitamins, maybe.
She picks up a little tablet and she looks at you. Isn't he loading crates? Wouldn't his heart rate be up?
Elevated heart rate's not the issue. It's the elevated white blood cell count, the leukocytes. That's the one that made me wonder.
The what occur?
He's got the things that kill virus and bacteria that are higher than average in his body right now.
Oh, is that bad?
It means he could be sick.
Is he dying?
No.
Oh.
Do you have vitamins, minerals?
I don't know.
Do you have a medical bay?
I just work here. Yeah, there's a medical bay in the workspace. It's really small, easy to miss. Probably forgot to mention that as the warden, so that's my bad.
Probably. I just was in such a rush to meet you. I must have overlooked it. I do apologize. I'll go there.
Oh, yeah.
Justin?
Opposite corner from the terminal. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's
there is
okay.
a white sheet plastic and sterile lighting marks a semi-permanent med bay.
Got it. That's in the main room with the mining shaft. Got it.
Yep.
Oh, I like that we can drag our own icons around on the app.
I was going to ask you guys if you could do that. If you could please just keep yourself wherever you are in the ship, that would be, or in the facility, that would be helpful to me.
Oh, well then.
I'm gonna start to walk back into the quarters. Is Rosa still there?
Yeah, she's kind of working her way through the room. She just kind of settled down on what you're assuming is her bunk. You can hear her moving around. You can't see her right now unless you are actively looking for her.
I open the door and walk out. Do I see her?
Again, these are 3/4 barriers, so it would cover where her head would be. You can hear her moving around in there, though.
I look around for a second, turn around, go back into the bathroom, and close the door.
Okay. Yeah, so to give you a better picture, it's not a full wall that separates each room, but it's mostly a full wall. Like,
Why do I now think that Alfie goes around day to day and just says, "Did you poop yet? It's good for you."
I don't know how to handle complex situations, and my embarrassment dial is turned way too high.
Ah, shit! I thought I grabbed humor.
Yeah.
Is there a vending machine in the mess hall? Or is there just like a free coffee machine or...
oh yeah, mess hall.
I've just been chilling here. This is the longest cigarette in the world.
You've chain smoked half your pack at this point.
I'm getting down to the lucky.
No.
So you recognize a symbol on the automated kitchen unit. It is something that your team just brought some supplies to restock. It's part of the supply run. You see that there's a little cardboard box bed over in the corner that looks like it's been made up. You're assuming it's for Prince because it has his food and water in bowls next to it. And on the table, you notice that there is just a cassette tape sitting there.
I pick up the cassette tape and I look it over. Is there anything written on it?
It says...
Oh, look at this ancient technology. Wait, hold on.
It says Sonia's Sick Mix.
Hold up.
Are we in
Sonia's
retro?
Sick Mix.
Are we in retro future? That'd be dope.
I mean, maybe they light the way with candles.
There's a word for that, right? Like in the past, but futuristic.
You would know that some of the technology that humanity has isn't necessarily used everywhere. You typically rely on the more reliable technologies that are easy to reproduce in various areas of space.
Real quick.
You may not have all the same resources available.
What did that
to you
cassette
you
say
do
on it?
Earth.
Sonia's Sick Mix.
Sonia's Sick Mix. There's a little cassette player right next to it as well.
I'm gonna plug that fucker in and press play. All right, let's see what Sonia considers a sick mix.
If you put the headphones in, there's loud metal music that just starts.
Hell yeah, keep going.
All right.
And then it just starts screaming. It's loud. It's very loud music.
My preferred genre of music. This is, in fact, a sick mix.
You also notice that the cassette player that you have there, while it has headphones plugged in currently, also looks like it has some external speakers.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna unplug them and listen to it on a low volume because this is the mess hall.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that I'm the only one in here aside from Prince prowling around somewhere.
Correct. Yeah, you are the
So
only one.
I'm not bothering anybody, so I'll unplug it and I'll listen to a little music.
Do I hear Lamb of God as the palaces burn?
We're just listening to. We're just waiting for the crew to unload our ship, right? That's what we're basically doing here now. Is just playing a waiting game, or I'm confused as to what we actually
right now,
should be doing.
You're waiting for the team to unload your ship. You're waiting for refuel and maintenance to be done. You're gonna probably be here a couple days.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I'm just kind of taking it easy. This is all part of like my daily job
Yeah,
process.
you guys could take off right now if you wanted to, but your freight's still on your ship, and it's
Especially
usually
with the
good
whole
practice
crew
to
walking around
refuel
doing
and
nothing.
maintenance. I'll also note there's a hydroponic garden in the mess hall.
cool.
Looks like there's a ventilation shaft above that. It grows fresh salad greens. A rota is pinned on the wall next to it, and it has different crew members tasked with gardens upkeep each month. Mike is the last name on the list currently, and you can see the plants are visibly beginning to wilt. I want to cut back briefly because Alpha, you did ask about the vent in the washroom, and
Yeah.
there
I'll-
is a large clunky extractor in the ceiling, so you can hear it kind of chugging. You know what it is. It's to filter out steam in the vents. But it looked like it could be easily removed if you ever wanted to, for some reason, remove that.
Is well,
Because all the
I don't-
vents in a place like this are tied together. They're naturally trying to control the humidity in those vents.
it's probably a bit extreme to try to go through the vents to go to the next room because I'm embarrassed, but I'm considering it.
Yep. Yeah, with your attention to the vents, if you look at the map, the ones that have that little multi-slat box have vents in them.
I see, I
Just
see.
make sure I actually unhid them all.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Anything else you want to do in the mess, Gino?
Yeah, I'm still looking to see if there's a coffee machine.
Oh yeah, there's a little coffee percolator in the corner.
All right. How I brew a little paper cup of coffee. How's the coffee? Is it
It's
Shit.
subpar. It tastes like metallic dirt.
perfect? Now that's what I expect. Some quality fucking coffee.
It's
But
shit,
when
we've
you
got-
drink it, it goes down rough like rocks,
Mm-hmm.
but you immediately feel the buzz hitting you.
Mm-hmm. That's just how Gino likes it.
Hyper
diesel.
caffeinated.
That's right.
All right, Justin, I'm gonna open this door quickly, and I'm gonna scoot across this room at kind of a quick pace to get
Sure.
to the mess hall.
The amount of
Okay.
time we're spending on your anxiety is perfect. I want
As
to.
you walk through and kind of hear the sound of Rosa milling around near her bunk, you can kind of glance into her little cubby and see that she's just kind of unpacking something out of one of her bags. Unclear what it is that she's doing specifically, but
Does it look suspicious, or is she just
no, it just looks like she's dinking around in her room.
Okay.
You do notice she has pin-up posters up on the wall, and you think that's kind of interesting, just like scantily dressed women up on the walls. And
oh,
it's,
like actual pinups?
yep, it's got kind of a musky smell in there too, like she hasn't thoroughly done a clean in that room for a while. Anyway,
Like everyone in this place has a
So-
bit of an odor.
When I was standing with her, did I get any kind of did I get any kind of masculine vibe from her?
no, you just
No?
got a
Okay.
she's a Rosa vibe.
She's a Rosa vibe.
She's very fit. She's a little muscular, but not necessarily
I'm gonna
masculine.
keep scooting across the room.
Okay. You guys have probably been here almost 2 hours at this point. You've been monkeying around. As you go through the quarters, you also see.
Shit, we've actually been here an hour already.
It'd take me a while to scan everybody's
shit.
health.
Yeah. Oh, not that one. Nope, not that one.
It's been a while since you had so many dice.
You see one of the people who was loading, one of the men who was loading out in the main room, kind of walk past you, and as he sees you, he just kind of nods at you with a smile on his face, but kind of backs away a little bit as well. You can tell he might be a little bit nervous around androids alpha, but he's heading to the washroom, just kind of wandering past.
I just kind of tip my head, good day, as I...
You said you're going to the
shooting
mess
past.
right now?
Yeah, I'm going to the mess hall. I need a familiar face.
Alpha's going to the mess, and I was making my way. I want an inventory of medical supplies.
Okay, you head over to the makeshift med bay and start inventorying. They have only the most basic stuff here
I
for
figured.
cuts, burns, maybe lung... What the fuck are those called?
Albuterol.
Inhalers.
Yeah, thank you. Albuterol inhalers, just in case people get kind of inhalation poisoning or anything like that.
No antibiotics, no antivirals, no vitamins, no supplements.
Mike's not
There's
So
a
you're-
few of those.
So your
They're
typical
behind-
work facility.
They're behind locked glass that looks like it needs a key. That kind of stuff is.
But they're there.
But
That's
they're
all I
there.
want to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have an AED?
They should
what?
have one every room.
Is there
A
an
defibrillator?
automatic electronic defibrillator? Is there a poster that shows how to properly do CPR on the wall?
Yeah, there is.
Ah, okay.
You gonna report him?
I'm gonna go grab a cup of shitty coffee.
It's up to company
I will.
standards.
Company
London.
standards are subpar standards. Good. I'm gonna go join Gino for shitty coffee.
Teamster,
Okay.
I'm calling OSHA.
You all find yourselves in the mess. And do you guys need a break at all?
No.
I don't.
I need a
I'll grab
refill
one-
at some point, but I'm good.
I'll
Go
grab,
grab
a cup
refill
of this
quick.
coffee.
This is the time. If you need a refill or something,
Here,
let's take
babe.
2 minutes
30
while
seconds.
I read up on what's going on here.
Pause.
So the entire time I've been in there, in the mess hall, I'm wondering if that cat has not come to me at all.
It bolted out and has not come back yet. No,
Okay.
you assume it's somewhere else.
Well, yeah.
I love this already.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. There's like
You're
a
in the-
general lack of rails, but like there's almost
Right.
like an I don't know what to do, but we also just need to eat through time because I want to get to dinner tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to ask you to hand wave us as much as you can because I want to know what the fuck that goo is.
You might change your mind soon, but
Well, fine. You know
guys
what?
are in the. I just arrived and I need to figure out where everything is. phase.
back.
All right.
I'm gonna take the coffee cup and put it up to my face and pretend that I'm drinking and just let it push against my robot lips. Ah,
Pretty sure you could fake drink it. Like I think androids in most science
Can you
fiction
actually-
can kind of like fake drink and eat and then just excrete it somehow.
just have some kind of chamber in my
I'm gonna
pipe and chambers.
go for a shitty coffee and reach behind the barn instead.
All right. As you're in the mess hall, the constant hum of the ventilation pumping air out, cleaning the air of the dust and debris that ends up in mining facilities, kind of just white noise over everything else. Alpha.
Yes.
As you are, I'm going to say you're the last one that reaches the mess hall. London entering just in front of you, and
Yeah.
you kind of hear something in the washroom where you just left. It sounds like a clatter and heavy footfalls for a minute, and then it's just silent. If you care.
Well, that is
Could have
quite
just been
strange.
somebody dropping something. Could have been somebody having a really heavy poop. Could have been a lot of things.
I'm gonna peek back into the quarters. Is Rosa still up on her bed?
If you go back down in between the rooms for a minute and look in, yeah, Rose is still there. She
And
looks undisturbed by whatever just happened, but you notice she has earbuds in right now.
the fella that walked past me and was a little uneasy about androids. Do I see him in that room?
No. Are you in the quarters right now?
I'm peeking into the quarters from the mess hall
Okay. Yeah, you don't
because they're
see
connected, right? They're
Yeah, they are. But again, the quarters are a series of several little rooms.
Not awkward at all. I look at you guys. Huh, the coffee is going right through me. And I'm gonna head towards the washroom.
London, he knows we know that he's not a human, right? Or is it just in his programming to do that?
I don't know. It might just be some kind of a disarming thing for those who are uncomfortable around him.
Gino, as Alpha 6 is walking toward the washroom, you hear the yowl of a cat. It sounds particularly perturbed at the moment, coming from somewhere in the quarters.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go investigate out of curiosity. Because I want to pet the kitty. That's Gino's goal.
Yeah, do I also hear the cat? Because I want to scan the kitty.
Yeah, you hear the cat.
I'm going to follow Gino and say, you pet him, I'm going to scan him.
Alpha, you arrive in the washroom. There is blood seeping out from underneath one of the stalls where you just pooped. Opening that room, the gourd... You don't open it?
As soon as I see the blood, I go, SOS! SOS!
All right. If we've been together long enough, I'm going to assume that I know that means something bad. Because you said at the ramble, like, we've been together for a year or so?
So I set the scene. I walk into the washroom, yeah? I open the door, I look at the stall I was just in, and there's blood seeping out underneath.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't open
Big
that
ass full
door.
of blood.
Hey!
What?
I called to London and Gino, and literally just that. SOS.
What SOS? Did you get your
Fluid.
foot?
Fluids from the body on the floor.
Yes, that's normal. That's called peeing and pooping. It's what you
No.
try to do.
The red ones.
You don't bleed, Alpha. I'll go look.
As you are finding the cat is in what looks like...
Everybody's gonna suspect the robot. I'm not going in there.
The cat is in Rye's bunk. It's got a little nameplate next to it. And it's just kind of in one of the back corners, yowling toward one of the walls. And
Is his
doesn't-
tail all puffed up, or is it just like, is it like a
it looks aggro.
threatened? Okay, yeah, it's an aggro. I was gonna say it could either be aggro or it's about to puke.
Yeah, it looks aggro.
Right.
You look in the room, there's nothing there where it's yelling at. It's like...
Is there
Hard
any
to
like?
say.
Is there
You
any
don't
like?
know the cat, so.
Is the cat like looking at like a ventilation, or is it just straight up looking at the wall?
It is looking at the wall, but it is looking at the wall that is underneath the vent.
I'm gonna walk up to the wall, and if the cat will let me without scratching me, I'm gonna give it like one soothing stroke on its back, and then I'm gonna put my ear to the wall and try and like listen.
Yeah, the cat, when you get closer, kind of edges back behind you as you're about to reach out to pet it and bolts behind you away from the room.
I'm gonna, in typical horror movie fashion, I'm gonna put my ear to the wall.
As this is happening, I'm moving to Alpha.
London, you go into the washroom area underneath one of the stalls, just like Alpha said.
Oh, good
There's a
heavens!
giant pool of blood coming out from one of the toilet stalls.
I'm yelling backwards, going, "We need some help in here!" And I'm opening the door.
What do you need? What? You are the physician.
And we need a stretcher. What does this guy look like? I open the door.
Yep.
He looks like a yep.
He looks like a yup. Oh,
Deserved
good
it.
heavens! That's now going to be London's phrase. I'm just going to use it.
Yeah, there's a mangled chunk of flesh sitting on the toilet seat, unclear from where, and there's no body.
How big of a chunk of flesh?
Probably like 6 inches around. Looks like it could have come from an abdomen or an ass, something like that.
There's no sign of. Is it skin, fat, muscle, or just a chunk of flesh?
Just a chunk of flesh.
I look up.
Nothing above you.
Isn't there a vent on the wall?
There's a vent in the corner of the
Sorry,
washroom area.
I look at the vent. Is it in place?
Yeah, it looks like it's in place.
What the fuck is this?
I'll come in to study it as well.
Do I hear anything in the wall?
In the wall. On the other side of the wall that you're listening to is a second bunk that belongs to Jerome. But no,
Wait.
you don't hear anything. It's just like it's like a 3/4 wall.
Okay.
So these are all little cubicle bunks, basically.
So it wasn't actually up against like the actual room wall. It was like a cubicle bunk wall.
Right. But there's a vent right above it as well. So
And I'm gonna like listen, focusing towards the vent. Do I hear anything like rats skittering around in the vents or anything like that that would cause a cat to be pissed off? I'm curious.
Yeah, you hear the. And again, if you ask the right question, I will give you an answer. There's no checks or anything here. If you're focusing on something and it actually exists, I'm going to tell you. There is just that white noise of the ventilation just cycling air, and every once in a while there's clacks. Certainly, can't tell if it's mechanical from the ventilation working. Maybe the fan's got a loose bolt or something. Could be. But yeah, I mean, there's clacking noises. It's not anything out of the ordinary at the moment.
I'm gonna keep a mental note of that. The cat is probably still looking at the wall, yeah? Or is the cat?
Cat
the cat
bolted.
just fucked off. Okay.
As soon as you got close enough to where it felt like it could use you to get behind, it bolted from whatever the fuck it was looking at.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna, as I'm like listening into that vent, I hear the other two crew members like, in the washroom, and so I'm gonna go and walk over there and see what they're hemming and hawing about.
Yeah, you walk in and see that same blood pool. You see London doing London things.
I got a list of questions after Alpha.
Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, my first set of questions are, as I'm looking at the scene, are there handprints of any kind on the wall? Is there shoe prints coming to or from? Is the puddle of blood disturbed in any kind of way?
Didn't you pass someone going into the washroom as you came out?
I did.
And that
he was
person's not here anymore.
Justin? Is that person
do
here?
not appear to be here, no.
Okay.
That was Morgan, by the way.
That was Morgan.
Morgan.
One of the loaders from the main room.
Okay. Also, this chunk of flesh, is there any type of clothing on it at all, or just flesh?
Just flesh. Looks an awful lot like Morgan-colored flesh.
Okay.
I have similar questions to Mordecai.
It's
To
a shirt.
Alpha. It's a me. To Alpha. I also, in looking around, want to, if possible, lean on my background in zoology, which is the study of animals, to see if there's any kind of animalistic signs of a predator.
Yeah, to your previous question, Alpha, no handprints, nothing like that you can see unless you have tools or something that I'm not aware of that you're using. I don't have anything else to tell you about it.
Tools.
London, what were you gonna do?
I was also looking for signs of damage to the stall, the walls, the stall doors, the stall walls, anything that looks like scratches, marks, trying to lean on zoology to see if there's anything animalistic here.
Sure. Roll me an intellect stat with your zoology bonus. What other stuff do you have?
Zoology, field medicine, surgery, chemistry.
Just check your.
So if my intellect is 50 and my zoology's 10, I have to roll under a 60?
Add your zoology and also add your field medicine.
Ooh, thank you.
And chemistry, actually.
I can't add both in the app, so I'm going to have to roll personally.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can stack, but...
If I select one, it's only letting me select one. So, all right, let's just do this.
That's weird.
50, 60, 70, 85. So I roll a D100 under an 85, basically.
Yep, and if you roll over it, you're going to get stress. Also, I need all of you to roll a fear save.
Well, the good news is... Oh, God, and we're right next to Alfie, which means we all do it at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else does disadvantage. Mine is a 54, which is a success.
Okay.
Fear...
79, failure. You said it was with the disadvantage, right?
It is if you're that close to alpha, yeah?
I critically failed my fear
I
roll.
think disadvantage in this game is you roll twice and take the lesser of the two, right?
You do.
Yeah. Or take the
Take
worst
the worst of
of
the two, because I took a
which is the
66.
Yeah, worse. Sorry, yeah.
And that's a critical failure, isn't it? So you need to roll a panic check.
I have to roll panic now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that sanity?
London, why are you shaking? Calm down.
Why do I not have written down what the panic check roll is?
Yeah, my fear's an 81, by the way. I guess androids don't get too scared.
My fear's a 15.
I think a panic check is just a d20.
Okay, so it's not the sanity check, it's different.
I'm checking quick, but I can't remember where it is here.
Well, if you go to the roll page,
I'm just hitting
there's
panic.
a panic. Yeah, there's a panic.
I rolled a
roll.
17 success.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, maybe there's a check to see if you have to roll the d20 or not.
The one with the dice at the bottom, second one from the left.
To make a
is...
panic check, roll the panic die, 1d20.
Yeah, so I did. I rolled a
Attempts
17.
to roll greater than your current stress.
Got it. Okay, that's easy. So with the 17, I definitely beat the 3. So I rolled that. However, my intellect roll that you told me to add, field medicine, zoology, chemistry, which would have given me an 85, I rolled a 67 under 85. So I did succeed.
Okay.
And whatever I saw made me very nervous.
Yep.
So what did I get for failing? Because I also failed. I didn't critically fail.
You just gain a stress then. If you critically fail on top of fear, you roll panic. So like
Yep.
my stress went from 2 and 2, now it's 3 and 2. So I gained 1 stress for failing my fear, but
So
then
does
I
it-
had to roll panic.
Does the app do that automatically, or do I have
Yep.
to manually do it?
No, if you look at your main page under your character, it should, under your status report, have ticked your stress up 1 already for you.
Okay, cool.
I started the game with 3 of 2 stress.
Yeah,
So you have a minimum stress level.
How'd you start with 3 of 2?
3 of 2.
You should have started 2 of 2.
Current 3, minimum 2.
That's,
Yeah, you just gained a stress probably from something.
yeah, you must have gained a stress from something since playing.
No. I started the game as 3.
Then you are just running the constant bit of Alex has tech issues.
He has
That
anxiety.
might be an Android thing too. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So for failing, Gino, you would have gained a stress if you didn't already.
Yeah.
London, you passed your check to see what's going on. You notice that there is a single piece of a pinched off turd in the toilet. You notice that there are signs on the ground of the blood being pushed off to the side, like, I don't know, it looks a lot like your field medicine days of somebody kicking against their own blood pool on the ground. It is a little baffling that it is just whoever this was just gone. You do also notice on the floor, it looks like there's another something disturbed the blood. It kind of looks like something tread on it or started to slip on the blood, but caught itself, whatever it was. It doesn't look like the size of a human foot necessarily.
Maybe we should go tell Sonia that this is here. She might want to know what's going on in her facility.
Yeah, did anyone come running when I yelled we need some help in here besides Gino?
Did you yell it just physically, or did you put it on the comms?
Into the mess hall. Oh, I guess I forgot we had comms. Sci-fi in the comms.
The mess hall.
Into the residence hall. Excuse me.
The different chambers are separated by hallways, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like somebody's going to hear you necessarily.
Oh,
in
so the
between.
washroom's not like a door off of the dormitory. It's down a hall.
The washroom, it has a small hallway. It's a modular facility.
Okay.
So it has like little hallways
Then
between.
in that case,
master
I
rooms.
would have, knowing that now,
Little
'cause
hallways. Yeah.
little hallway, I would have probably just hopped on the comm and said, Sonia, folks, we need help in the washroom.
I'm very
Okay.
much picturing this as like a Starfield mining base.
Yeah,
with
kind
the
of.
habs connected and
Yep.
That's
Pretty
what I'm
close.
starting to get
Probably
now.
a little taller for that main building where the drill is, but. Yeah, she says, "On my way," and she goes dark for a second, and then a few seconds later, she
Okay.
shows up at the door. What's
before-
going on? Oh my god!
Before that, turd in the toilet,
do not
pool of
panic.
blood around the toilet. Blood has been pushed as if being kicked. There's signs of disturbance from something that's non-human that is afoot, but there are no footprints, fingerprints, or blood flecks anywhere but in a pool in front of the toilet.
Correct.
And no signs of damage to any of the walls, doors, mirrors, anything.
Correct.
Oh, I don't like this, you fucker. Okay.
If I look over at that vent, is it still intact the way that it was?
It is.
So what is Sonia doing?
Yeah.
She is wide-eyed looking at it. Everyone, there's blood in the washroom. I need everyone to convene in the workspace. Come with me. And she kind of turns her comm off and she beckons you guys to the main workspace.
Before we do that, I like look for any kind of a bag or plastic to grab that piece of flesh.
Do you have any plastic?
No, that's what I'm asking. Is
We're in
there
a
anything
bathroom.
like that?
I'm assuming there's a wastebasket.
Is there a wastebasket?
There's a waste receptacle. It is a hole that goes somewhere.
I'm not touching that.
Sonia, do you have like plastic bags of some kind anywhere?
Yes, in the med bay and in the mess. But this is... just leave it.
Right.
Let's go.
She's already walking. You guys follow behind her. Out in the workspace, as you arrive, everybody's kind of put down what they were doing. You notice the freight elevator is currently not up. Somebody is going down. You hear it going as it's kind of slowly going down. You notice a couple people missing from the group here. But everybody kind of queues up. Sonia says, "Who is down in the shaft?" And looks like Ashraf pipes up, or not Ashraf pipes up. Ashraf is one of the ones who went down. And Rai also went down. Everyone else appears to be present except for Morgan
And Mike.
Prince and Mike.
Is Rosa still listening to her earbuds in the quarters, or is she actually here too?
She's here.
Okay.
She actually followed you guys out, seeing that Sonia was coming through.
Ow.
Based on this map, it looks like we've explored the entirety of the area. We got the dock,
east wing.
workplace. Right. So on the other side, I think that's where we said we assumed there was another bay. But other than that, we see no other hallways on the eastern side of this building.
Yep, I'll tell you right now, the places that you see but have not actually gone yet. Looks like Docking Bay 1, where the Heracles is, and you could go down the mine shaft if you want to.
We don't.
Okay.
Just FYI, we
It's
don't
a pretty
see
small
Docking Bay 1.
facility then.
Yeah, it's not huge.
We don't see Docking Bay 1. Just FYI.
It's
I know you don't.
it's the little.
We haven't gone in there yet.
Yeah, it's the little thing that goes off. We see the
Yeah, I
hallway. We don't see the room.
I know where it's supposed to be. I just was. He said the things you see, and I was
can
like,
reveal it.
just in
It's
case. Oh, there we go. Okay, beautiful.
Yep. So you have seen most of the above ground part
Everything
of
but the mine shaft. All right.
As she gathers everyone around, so I think either Mike or Morgan must be dead in that room, but I didn't see a body. Did somebody get stabbed that I don't know about and just bleed everywhere? What's going on? Where's Morgan?
I saw Morgan enter the washroom shortly before a noise happened. I assumed that is Morgan in the bathroom.
She looks at you flatly. You mean the little tiny piece of Morgan, maybe?
I think there was more of him previously.
Strange. She gets on the comms and tries to call someone. Damn it, Giovanni. All right. Well,
Do you need into that docking bay? Because he seems like he should know about what's going on here.
agreed, he should. If you have a way to get in there, I'm all ears.
All right.
I would be happy to help.
I'm already walking over there, and I'm taking off my backpack and unbuckling it and pulling out my lockpicking set so I can start lockpicking this bay door.
Oh, you're gonna lock pick it.
I have the tools for the job, my friend.
All right.
I'm just
So how
gonna
do
let him.
A highly advanced set of tools meant for hacking basic airlock and electronic door systems.
Mm.
So how do I use this?
Yes. So I'm gonna at this point choose one of your stats. So let me just take a look at you and how you function. You have a pretty good set of just stats all the way across the board. I'll say
I
because
rolled
you are
really, really well.
because you're trying to use lockpick set on a airlock door, I would say that's more strength based personally, because you're probably trying to leverage something to open the door. But there's also a keypad. So are you actually trying to physically bypass with manual?
Well, yeah,
valves and gears,
I'm
or-
I'm not a software guy. I'm a hardware guy. So I'm physically bypassing stuff.
So
I'm
roll
gonna
me
stand there with
a
my arms
strength check.
crossed.
You're gonna add whatever you have for. Well, one, you're gonna do it at advantage because you have the right tools for the job, and you also are gonna add your jury rigging and industrial equipment scores.
I can only add. I think I can only add one of them, right?
See, the app only lets you add one.
That's weird. Maybe you are only supposed to add one. So
Okay.
add the mechanical repairs. It's higher.
Okay. And then what you said with advantage on strength.
Yes.
Critical success. I rolled a 44.
Nice.
You open a panel beside the airlock on one side, and you take a minute to untie a couple wires together that you're like, are locking it in place. They're forcing a locking mechanism. You go to another panel and you open it, and you put your lock picking set in there, and you actually have kind of a big crowbar that's part of that set. You stick the crowbar into a place where it doesn't look like it should go, but then you lever it up and use it as kind of a rotating lever, and you hear the valves in the airlock depressurize and open the airlock chamber.
I've opened several doors. This isn't my first rodeo.
Not at all. But yeah, the airlock is unlocked. There's a little alarm going off on the keypad. Danger. Intruder. Danger. Intruder.
Sonia,
you just went
Sonia,
past
you
it.
want to turn that off?
It just keeps beeping. She's like, I don't have control of that. He took it over. The company gave him exclusive access to this airlock.
The company gave someone that is...
He's a geologist sent from the company.
I'm gonna attempt to fiddle with it.
Okay.
If it matters at all, I did send a report about the yellow goo maybe 2 months ago. They sent Giovanni. You're the first freight ship that's been here since he arrived.
I mean, it's just weird that they gave jurisdiction to somebody who's basically a contract.
Not really. He's not a contract. He's with the company. He is probably a higher member of the company than I am.
He's
You
probably
guys are
Yeah.
contractors.
He's probably a higher member of the company than we are.
Yeah, you guys are contractors. You're not even technically with the company.
Typical
You're just
company just
hired
giving
back.
people who don't work in the facility all the keys to the facility.
At this point,
Preach.
I'm walking with Gino.
So you guys go in the airlock. Are you getting your vac suits? You're going out to a docking area.
Yeah.
Oh, they would be in the other one, so we would have to go to that one first, wouldn't we? Or is there vac suits here?
The vac suits are in the workspace, so the racks are by the cubbies.
Grab
so you
them.
can put on your vac suits quickly.
Arm wave and just put on the vac suit.
Okay. You put on your vac suits, arm wave. It kind of does the. Ooh, go ahead. Airlock thing.
I just realized this. Before we open an airlock without saying we did this, I'll pull the lever to shut the airlock to the workspace behind us.
This isn't that kind of game.
Just making sure.
The mechanism that is the airlock ensures that the door is shut on one side before it opens on the other.
Good. Okay.
That would be an incredible dick move that I would never do to you.
Just making sure.
Yeah, there are certain fail safes that go into like basic engineering.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, you get onto the docking bay. As it opens, you see this pristine white vessel that looks like it's very well maintained. Probably costs millions and millions of credits. It's technically a little smaller than your ship, but London, you would know that you see a few telltale signs that there is some advanced scientific equipment on there.
Hell yeah.
and it looks like right now the engines are powered on and it's doing something, probably using some of that equipment inside. It looks like the door is currently
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's currently open, so the ramp is down.
I'm gonna go over the comms like, hey, Dr. Giovanni, sorry to interrupt, but there's a situation that you may want to be alerted to.
No response.
Interesting. All right. I'm gonna cautiously go towards the open dock. I mean, the open bay of the ship.
I'm gonna follow behind Alpha.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on my revolver, but not take it out.
Gino, I am not playing a brave character. I ain't falling on a single fucking sword this game.
You're gonna trip onto a sword.
You approach the Heracles. You start to walk up the ramp. The interior ahead of you is sleek, white, clean. Contains all the usual amenities. As you get into the main hallway, you can see well-lit signs that denote the washroom and the science lab and the cockpit.
And
You
as
see-
I'm exploring through here, I'm still like over and over again over the comms, just like, Dr. Giovanni, are you there? Hello.
I've pulled my screwdriver.
Mr.
Okay.
Hyde? Mr. Hyde?
Are you advancing in?
Cautiously, yes. And I'm looking around in rooms before I step into the room, obviously.
Yeah, I'd like to be looking for any signs of...
So it's like a peek in the door, check and see, like, do I see him? Do I see
Sure.
anything that could,
So this-
take a bite out of somebody?
This hallway is pretty narrow, as a spaceship would be. Again, pristine little cabinets on the side. The first room on your right is the washroom. A little further down to your left, you see the sign for the science lab, and then further on still is a door that just reads cockpit. On the right, as you get up to the washroom, if you peek in, the washroom has been violently destroyed using something.
Oh,
Let's just. There's gashes in the pristine walls. The
taking
sync
my-
unit is shattered. Go ahead.
I'm taking my wrench and my flashlight out of my backpack, and I have to use my wrench as an improvised weapon, so I'm holding that thing like a blunt force weapon. It's a 1d5.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I'm ready to smack something in the head with a spanner. Guys, this place is trashed.
I'm gonna switch my vocal pack over to a more assertive and stern voice. Intruders on the ship. Come out with your hands up, scum.
Just go RoboCop on us?
He did.
I guess.
I'm keying the Vox or the comms. So excuse me, keying the comms to Sonia and just and saying to Sonia, just going, Sonia, we have a bit of a problem. Giovanni's ship is here. The engines are running. The ramp is down, and his ship looks like areas of it have been destroyed from the inside out. We'll report back shortly.
You hear her voice come over the comms. What? It's been destroyed?
Yes, be in touch soon. Bye.
It's a little fucked up that she's not inspecting her own facility, but all right.
Yeah, the revolver
Fucking-
comes out of the holster, by the
Fucking
way.
supervisors.
Not inspecting your own facility? This is the Heracles. You're on the ship that the
Yeah, I know.
geologist brought.
I know, but
Yeah,
she should be
but-
coming with us as a supervisor. But
Oh,
that's just me being a teamster bitching about supervisors.
Yeah, she's.
Is there a
Fair enough.
steward here?
Steward?
So the bathroom is
What?
destroyed, ripped apart, gashes.
Mm-hmm.
Blood.
No blood. Nope. Just
Vis-
looks like it's
viscera.
been destroyed.
So the washroom's destroyed, and then you said there was the washroom, the science room, the
And Teamster, you would know. It looks like somebody took a fucking crowbar to this place. It looks like somebody just grabbed a metal rod and just started swinging it all over. You've seen this kind of thing before when somebody just lost their temper in the shop. So
pension cuts. They're a bitch.
it looks like flailing, attacking.
So is this the only room that's like that? So I'm gonna
So
continue
you're going to
going.
continue to the science room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he was in the science room earlier, right, guys?
Yep, he was. I'm supposed to have dinner with him tomorrow.
Attention. Come out with your hands up.
Jesus Christ, Alan.
I like the RoboCop setting.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
I'm definitely last.
You know, holding your wrench up like a bludgeon with Alpha behind you.
There's
You
a
peek
revolver right next to your head.
You go up to the sliding door that leads to the science lab, and it opens as you approach. Inside, as you kind of start to peek into the room, you see some kind of science equipment. You're not familiar with this stuff. You see some rocks and geodes sitting up on shelves next to some scanner. Then in the scanner, you see a canister that's just got a label that says goo on it. But you don't see any goo in it at the moment.
That's
But as you continue to
Bad.
pan into the room, looking over to the left, you see a person that you assume might be
how's the-
Giovanni.
Is he just standing there? Is he slumped over?
He
Is he
is.
sitting?
He is kind of looks like he's zoned out. He's looking off in one direction, and he's kind of every once in a while his head is twitching side to side. He's not looking at you. He's looking the other direction at the moment, kind of zoning out into space.
Citizen, we are here to
Apparently.
assist.
Alpha 6, why don't you go take the lead? I'm going to take a step back.
Yeah, I have no fear, just
Alpha,
embarrassment.
as you say that, he kind of looks straight forward and then turns around, a big smile on his face. He's like, and as you're standing there,
Hate that.
I don't like
watching
any
him,
of this.
his mouth that is already smiling kind of widens eerily too far, almost like he's straining his muscles, and they kind of go further to his cheeks until
Nope.
his lips sort of part and his teeth start to ooze yellow goo out of it.
Shoot that fucking guy.
Why would I shoot him? He's done nothing but smile.
It sounds like he's starting
Damn
to
it,
try and
robots.
talk. It sounds like he's starting to try and talk, and all you hear is this gurgling as he's dribbling goo out of his smiling mouth.
Okay,
It's
I
too
offer him
wide.
a tissue.
hang on. I hate this.
Can we lock the science door?
Brad knows better, but
Oh,
Brad knows better, but character doesn't. Character goes rushing forward to try to medically help him.
No, motherfucker, you said you're not going to do this time.
he also tears of
Kill
yellow
me.
goo start to come out of his eyes as well. And as you start to lunge forward
Quick,
to
grab
grab a
him,
hold
grab
of
him.
him,
I grab
he
on
lunges
it.
at you
I
instead.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you kind of meet him halfway across the
I
room.
rolled a die to determine if I did this because I'm a doctor. Like I'm not supposed to know this.
You would think that one of us would like grab you by the fucking collar of your vac suit, like
hope
this
so.
is this. Yeah, I would be reaching.
I
for
would have
you.
hoped
Yeah.
so.
I'm going to do
Remain
this
still for medical attention.
because your allies are grabbing a hold of you. Gino, you grabbed a hold of him.
I did, yeah. I'm like, hey, dude, what the fuck? No.
Can you roll me a combat test? Or,
Oh, yeah.
or a strength test, actually.
Yeah,
Would
I'll
be
roll.
better.
I'll go strength. 'Cause-
I would say it's going to be at disadvantage because it was kind of sudden and surprising, and you're probably at a weird angle to catch him.
Oh, 99, a critical failure.
You're going to gain a stress.
Yep. Oh, and yes, it does automatically up it to. I'm now up to 4 stress.
I also need all of you right now to roll me a fear save.
That was the weakest try we've ever seen, Carl. No, don't go.
Like I hate this. because
No,
I had-
Gino just couldn't fathom that this dumbass was literally walking towards Goo Cry.
Okay, so remove the fact that we all know this is a horror game. Like I'm playing a doctor. I see a
You're a
man
doctor.
struggling.
How often do you see a man split his own lip by smiling? You know that's not a medical thing that should happen.
He's gurgling on goo.
Is that a fear test?
Yes, please.
Come
I
on
failed my
now.
fear, but I did not critically fail.
Did you do it at disadvantage?
Oh shit, no.
Is it disadvantage?
Because you're next to an
Yeah.
android, yeah.
All right, I dropped my stress back to
Sorry.
3. Let me roll it again at
Fucking
disadvantage.
androids. It's
Critical
failure.
failure. I got to roll panic.
Ooh, I rolled a 73 and still succeeded.
I failed.
Fuck. Guys, I'm sorry. Both of you gained 2 stress. I failed my panic test.
You
And
failed your panic test?
I'm jumpy. I gain another stress, and all nearby crew gain 2 stress. As I go forth to help this guy, he lunged at me, and I realize his mouth is wide because I didn't realize that before. And I go, ah! And I try to run away.
So how do we do? Excuse me. How do we do that with the adding an extra stress?
If you just click on your stress button,
You
you can
just-
up the number manually.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm really
Ah.
sorry to have given you both 2 stress
As-
for that.
As we're doing this, I gotta give him credit. This is actually pretty cool.
System's
The
dope.
app, it's pretty cool. It works.
Cool. And you guys are now starting to get into some of the shit, so it's kind of nice.
I'm falling after I missed that. I'm fucking falling back if I can.
You failed your strength to pull him away, so London, you still kind of start to lunge forward as you see a scalpel in the doctor's hand come towards you. I did roll a 48 on his 55 combat skill, so he is going to hit you.
Okay.
As he lunges toward you,
And his jaw, so his jaw has basically distended and his mouth is full of goo.
yes,
Okay.
How
and
does
he's crying
combat
you as well.
How does combat work in this? Are we in initiative order, or is it
No, just kind of
something
This is kind of
something
willy-nilly.
more like Daggerheart?
off the
type?
cuff. It's a little bit like Daggerheart, yeah.
Okay.
To that extent.
Giovanni's wearing a vac suit too, or is it not required on his ship?
His ship appears to be pressurized, so
Okay.
he's good. Even with the ramp down, he's got some kind of pressurization going
Okay.
on.
It's the
Got it.
future.
It's also, you're in his science lab. You're not in the hallway, so
Oh. Yeah, okay.
let me just check something really quick.
I would like to have an action very soon if you
Do it.
guys are okay with it.
Do
Yeah,
it.
do it.
Okay. I'm waiting
So
for.
So if we
Justin
get
to do
into
what
a
he's
violent
doing, but-
encounter, we do go into kind of an initiative order. So
Okay.
Makes sense.
it's basically rounds. So I'm gonna kind of go round robin after this, and we'll see how this unfolds.
Alphabetically.
I also want to throw out, guys, I did roll a die because Brad knows what's happening, but I'm like, okay, I'm playing a physician who just sees goo in mouth, and yeah, distended mouth, but maybe he's not processing it, so I rolled a die to see what he would do.
Yep.
Fair enough. You want to die, Brad. We know it.
No, I want a good story, and like, so I just watched a video from Matt Mercer today, and he was talking about how
stay on topic with it. Let's stay on topic. Buddy.
he's picking what we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a video about Matt Mercer, and he said that he loves players who sometimes just take the risk to make the story,
Take
and that's why I was
chances.
like, let's see what happens.
Yeah. Playing it safe isn't always fun.
No. That being said, distended mouth, yellow goose scalpel.
Okay, so how this generally works, as the round progresses, kind of go around the group, and you can generally do a move within close range and one thing. You can attack, you can use a tool, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Kind of zone
London,
combat
you just
type
got
deal?
stabbed.
Great.
He hit your vac suit and punctured straight into your gut.
Okay.
You take 2 wounds.
Okay. So I'll go to 15.
Shit.
Wounds or health damage? Because there's a
Health
difference in
damage,
this game.
sorry.
Okay.
I was
gonna say 2 wounds.
speaking Warhammer. It's
No,
my
there is
fault.
a wounds. There is a wounds thing. It's an.
I know, but
There
it's
is.
more
There is.
severe.
But your
So when
health
you-
has
when
to
you
go to
hit-
0 before you get a
At
wound.
0 health, you take a wound
Yeah.
in this game.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay. So they're
Yeah,
like lives.
so 2 wounds
almost.
would be very bad.
they're like lives. Yeah.
2 wounds, I'd be dead.
Yep.
Cool. Cool.
Sure would.
All right, so I get stabbed for 2 hit points.
Yes.
And I'm just like looking at this scalpel that's sticking out of my stomach, and now I'm really screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm not a brave man.
Hey, get back
You
in.
should have been doing dumb stuff.
RoboCop got traded up for Peter Griffin really fast.
All right. London, you're the closest. What do you want to do in response to that?
Kick him, and shove him, and run away.
Okay. As he's basically right on top of you, I'm going to say it's a combat check to do so.
Okay. So how do I do a combat check? I click my combat score. Let me ask you this: if I wanted, looking at his body, is there anything like a weakness in his knee or anything, or is he just distended jaw, yellow goo, scaring the shit out of me?
He's just a person, man.
All right, 39 combat score. Ready, set, roll. I fail with a 41. So I try to kick him, and I'm too busy holding onto the scalpel that's sticking in my ribs, and then I just want to like kind of limp away as fast as I can.
So what did you roll?
41 out of 39. Failure. Gain of stress.
Gain of stress.
I did.
You
5.
try and kick away. He kind of reaches and grabs your shoulder and pulls you closer. His smiling face He's right up in your grill. You can smell that plum sweetness
I'm
that
just
you recognize
holding-
from inside the place,
I'm
just coming off his breath.
Inside of the mining shaft. Inside the workspace, that's the smell from earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm holding my arm up going, oh, Jesus, get him off me.
I need you to roll another fear save.
No.
And then, Gino, you just tried to grab him. You're probably the next closest.
Well, I'm the only thing I'm doing is I'm falling back and letting Alpha 6 go ahead.
Okay. You move back into the hallway. Are you going to actually try and leave the ship, or are you...
No, I'm not abandoning my team.
Okay.
Not
So
yet.
you're just kind of hanging out in the hallway?
No,
okay
I'm
if you
like
do.
taking a step back because I'm like, Jesus, fuck!
Okay.
And I'm rolling fear at disadvantage because of Alfie, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna save whatever I'm gonna do, because that was just
Critical
my movement,
failure.
right? That was just my movement, right? So I'm like, I'm
If you
back.
want to do something, you can also do something.
I'm backing up, and then I'm gonna let Alpha 6 do his thing, and then depending on what he do will dictate what I actually do as an action, if that's cool.
Alex,
Yeah, hold it.
I rolled a 5, but because I'm at disadvantage, it's a 77.
Yeah.
It's another critical.
Yeah.
So here comes panic test number 2, boys. I'm not a brave man. Okay, I passed this time with an 11.
Okay, Alpha, what are you doing? Your buddy's being held. His scalpel is in his stomach through his vac suit. Gino just backed out into the hallway to make room for you.
I have a problem. I love how scared you are. It's great. I have a revolver, which is awesome. I love that. But we fight with a combat skill, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and mine's real bad. so
Let's go.
as
Fucking love this game.
I'm going to try to approach this guy that has just stabbed him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put that revolver as close as possible to him to try to point blank. Can I get advantage?
You move up.
I'm going to try to stick it right to his side.
I'm curious,
right in
what
his-
is your combat skill at?
I don't want to say.
Is it double digits?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Is it worse than my 15 fear?
It's
Yes.
no, it's 19 combat.
I will
Okay.
say if you
it's not good.
move
not good.
close, you're going to try and get close enough to shoot him at point blank range. Yes, I will give you advantage on your combat
Okay.
test.
Oh, thank God.
That seems fair, right?
It does.
Okay. I will mark it advantage. 43 with advantage? Come on. I gain a stress and I fail.
You gain the stress and you fail. So you try and move forward with London having tried to kick and got pulled into a grapple basically instead with his failure. You try and get closer. You're going to gain that stress. You're trying to just put your gun close. You end up actually putting your gun against London's head at one point as you're trying to do it.
Hey! Just I'm holding back this mouth and I'm pushing a gun away at the same time.
Motor skills malfunction.
You
Damn it,
actually,
Alpha, we need to upgrade your software.
at one point, you think you have it in the right spot, and you pull the trigger, and it hits the carafe labeled goo and just shatters it all over the place. There's no
Is
goo
there
in
goo
it.
in it? Okay.
It just shatters and goes all over the place. There's now broken glass on the floor. Gino,
I'm gonna just shout, call for help, call for help.
did you want to take an action at this point? You have a grappled friend, and your android just shot a vial of stuff with his revolver.
No. I'm gonna stand back and just like I'm taking just getting as far back as I can into the hallway, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm just getting myself some space between these. And I guess yeah, I'll be calling on the comms, and I'm trying to reach out to like Sonia or whoever. Like, we need some help. We need backup. This is getting bad. Dudes in here, and like I'm just kind of like not. I'm almost incoherent, but
Okay.
like yeah.
As you're doing that, you're not incoherent. I will say roll a fear save because you are just basically watching bad things unfold in front of you. You're also panicking, trying to call for help. You
I'm
do
not
get a
panicking
response.
necessarily.
Man, you're not panicking. That was bad verbiage. But you do get a response back. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Can you give me more information? We're opening the airlock. It's going to
Bring
take
a
few
gun.
minutes."
Bring a gun.
We
Doctor's
don't have
gone mad.
guns.
He ate the yellow goo, and he's now trying to eat the doctor.
I'm yelling
Eat the
over my
yellow
shoulder.
goo?
Not a gun. Bring restraints.
I second bringing a gun.
I rolled a 98 on that fear, so it's a failure.
Oh shit.
Okay. Roll panic. Gain a stress.
No, I don't roll panic.
Oh, it's not a crit. Sorry.
Not Warhammer.
just gain
95
stress.
to 100 is not
Yeah,
a crit
dude.
here.
Yep.
We're just some dipshits in a room going, oh god.
Oh, you really are.
I'm a fucking maintenance man, dude.
Honestly,
As-
this is the best story we've had in a long time of the three of
As
us.
this continues to unfold, London, you're still being grappled.
Yeah.
He's gonna stab at you again, man.
That's fine. If I
Shit.
since I'm actively fighting him, am I able to give him disadvantage to stab me again by like trying to hold on to his wrist and shit?
It's
Fair.
inverse to that. He's got advantage. He's grappling you basically because you failed your kick.
That's fair.
So that's a 1 for my first failure, and a 4 for the second. So
I mean, he's fine. The one was gonna go either way. You can't. Well, you could have done better with a crit.
yeah. So he is gonna stab you again.
Okay, I'm getting stabbed a second time. Let's go.
Don't worry, this round will actually do something.
I have an idea.
That is gonna be 4
Okay.
HP gone as he removes the
Second
scalpel
stab into the
and
stomach.
stabs you again in the abdomen.
Mother fuck! Ow! And I'm gonna grab a vaccine off my belt and fucking ram the needle in his eye and press the syringe and inject a vaccine directly into him.
There's a vaccine? What?
I carry a vaccine on me. I don't know what it's for, but I'm gonna use it.
What does it say?
It just says vaccine. And I
Okay.
click it. I click it. It just says vaccine, 1 dose, custom item, and I got it when I made my character. And actually, I'm not gonna go for his eye. I'm gonna go for his neck.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
I need a vein. I don't want to just jam his eye out.
Roll me that combat test.
Do I get to add because I'm stabbing for a vein in his neck? Do I get to add my medicine skill?
What is your highest skill?
Surgery plus 20.
Use your surgery.
Fuck yes. Fuck no. I rolled a 93. I'm stabbing for his neck and I can't like. Get me a vein.
You're too worried about getting shot.
You try to stab him with your vaccine. You're stabbing. You're basically being held by the neck,
Yeah.
being stabbed in the stomach and the
I
abdomen
envision
right
this
now.
as being like an EpiPen injector where it's not going until I actually hit him.
As you try and stab at him, you miss, but your hand brushes against the yellow goo on him. I need you to make a body save, please.
I don't know how to do that, and I don't like what you're
We
doing to me.
suck.
It's the same thing as before. This is a body. You click body.
Body save, body
Yeah.
save, What's a body save? Just save.
It's under your saves, my guy.
Just call it body
it's
save.
it's literally listed next to my
There's only
fear.
like 6 stats, man. 7, but dude.
86 failure.
I think we found that sword that he's gonna fall on.
I think I found that I don't
it
like
just
rolling on
happens to
the
be a
app.
scalpel.
I don't like this app.
I love this app.
As your body
Making
save
it more fun.
fails, I think we're gonna have to wait until next time
Yeah.
to find out what happens as London touches the yellow goo
God
as
damn it.
Dr.
Dude,
Giovanni
I
stabs
like
him.
this mothership.
This
This
game's
is cool.
awesome.
Just as a little extra cliffhanger, Gino, as you rally in the hallway and you are staring on in horror of what's going on, you hear the rustle of something from the washroom behind you.
Oh no.
Tune in next time
Fuck.
for Mothership. That was fun.
That was actually a lot of fun. I really like this system and how the app makes it awesome because it's so
That's
easy.
So easy.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was like, I don't know how to do that. I don't remember. It's so easy to look up
See,
to.
and I
So,
want to throw this out there, guys. Brad wanted to sit back and be like, I'm not fucking going in this room. And I had to go, okay, I'm playing a physician. Like, yeah, his mouth opened, it's weird. But in these movies, these people are stupid and go, we gotta save him.
I will say, well done on that, but at the same time, survival is a real factor here. So
100%.
as much as I love being in character, having read all of the rules and stuff on this and read some accounts of it, you should probably just be focusing on trying to survive.
Oh, yeah.
Follow like your old boy Gino
But
and take a
also,
step back.
You gave us the story. We're done, babe.
Yeah.
You give us the story.
I'm sending gun.
And like you give us this tale, and it's just like, fuck. Like I guess I had to think about it. Like, okay, yeah, like in character, I'd still run in. Like, what if not saving him makes it worse? That's the other thing. Is it's like we don't
you
know
don't
what's happening.
You have no idea.
And like you say, his mouth distends. Maybe the goo is like expanding, and if you pull it out, his jaw was going to explode otherwise, and he was going to die. I don't know. And then as soon as you said he turns, he smiles, and he lunges, I went, nope. Rolling the fear, rolling the panic, running away.
He runs away.
The other. Thanks for tuning into Dead Sun System Shift, where we try new games and post our reviews online. Head over to deadsunsco.com to check out our review of Mothership, and head over to patreon.com/deadsunscompany to support our channel. Once you are a patron, you will have access to our Discord server where you can hang out with us and chat about our shows with other fans and ourselves. We will see you next time.